Shoob shoob here. Continuing the hate ride. Today's target will be K-pop stans, specifically their annoying obsessions. I will be pointing out some these stans have that annoy me to my core, with some being much worse than others. You know the drill. This is an opinion and you are free to disagree. As ever, you are also free to state yours down in the comments. Alright, let's do this. This is in no particular order, but number 1. K-pop stans and their obsession with time traveling. I'm talking about always bringing up an idol's problematic history all the way back from the dinosaur age. These people will literally dig deep to find that one fault an idol had just to win some argument on Twitter. Or even worse, on TikTok. Even when they've learned or apologized about that matter, they will keep bringing it up as much as they can. Like, what the fuck? People do change, but K-pop stans could never accept that, because they hate the concept of change. And speaking of change, number 2. K-pop stans and their obsession with it. Not with change itself, but with how they react to it. Groups would try switching up a concept for an album, then fans will immediately declare their original style was better and the new one wouldn't work. K-pop stans live in a world where they believe what is should stay the same forever, leaving no room for the artists to grow. But it's mostly just initial reactions, because it eventually grows on them. Yet, I still don't like the fact they act so quick. 3. K-pop stans and their obsession with live vocals in music shows. I don't know about you, but I personally do not give a shit if an idol sings live or not. Literally, why is this such a big deal? Of course I praise idols who do sing live while doing intense choreo. They have all my respect. But why are you all so enraged when a group doesn't? About every idol has done it, so why the aggressive reaction? I'd rather have them sing the pre-recorded version than hear them noticeably struggle singing live. The pre-recorded versions usually sound better anyways, so why even bother hearing the live when it sounds worse? If it were in the law to sing live every stage, then maybe I'd understand, but I don't remember seeing live vocals being a mandatory for music shows. This shouldn't even be on the list, but stans kept using it to hate on groups, so it had to be here. 4. K-pop stans and their obsession with stage presence. Very similar to the previous one. I personally think that stage presence isn't something you can achieve. I believe some idols were born with it and are better fit on stage than others. And unless if those other idols underperform, it's completely fine if they have weak stage presence. But what really gets me is when fans use it as a drag to other idols. About 70% of idols have weak presence anyways, so why use it as a drag? Just like with the singing, it is alright to commend these idols for having it, just don't bring down ones who do not. 5. K-pop stans and their obsession with dragging others. Heck, even I do it sometimes, but some of y'all make it your whole personality. Waking up, taking a sip from your unwashed hydro flask, thinking about who should your better for nothing ass self drag today. That's literally how some of y'all's daily routine look like. And it's embarrassing. These are the people who literally want to see the world burn itself. 6. K-pop stans and their obsession with 4th gen it girls and it boys. Okay, this one's actually funny. I don't think anyone in K-pop really understands what makes an idol it material. But then again, what do K-pop stans even understand? This is not that serious if you think about it. I just wanted to point it out, because everyone calls literally anyone an it girl and it's hilarious. It's losing its meaning the more people use it. If he can be the it girl, then I can also be the it girl, because apparently everyone is the it girl these days. 6. K-pop stans and their obsession with idols' plastic surgery. This one's just sad. Some people act like having PS is the worst thing a human could do. They hate idols who do it and say things like their faces are fake or whatever. This goes the same with people who deny if an idol ever got one. They act like it's such a bad thing their idols could never do, especially when they push the whole natural beauty agenda on everyone. Why are you all so afraid to admit that an idol has had one? I mean, I do understand that loving yourself the way you are is great, but the fuck should we care about others' choices? It's literally giving the same energy just in different ways. 60% of idols have probably had their faces done, and it's likely that the other 40 wants to have it too. Let them do whatever they want. They aren't doing it for you. And lastly, 7. K-pop stans and their obsession with their own idols. Do I gotta explain further? I don't think so. Please stay sane. And that's pretty much it for me. I know you'll probably have spicier takes, so please feel free to share yours. I'm probably going to try more for my future videos, since I want the channel to be more diverse than it is now. And as always, thank you for listening and goodbye.